Welcome back everybody to some more EU4, playing as East Frisia with me, Daniel from Dan Has Fun. Hope you've been enjoying the series, and if you've just been watching it all on a playlist, after the fact you won't notice, but for those watching it kind of relatively close to upload time, apologies for the delay. Had the bloomin' Rona again, didn't I? So if you're wondering, hey, he sounds a little bit different, that's why. I'm still recovering. Throat still feels a little bit like it's on fire, but everything else feels perfectly okay, so I was like, hey, let's get some content made. Did mean I had to put my audio device hotkey on though, so anytime you hear peace and quiet for a few seconds, odds are it's either blowing nose or coughing or both. So yeah, between episodes all I did was build a barracks, and I think I've set it up so we could get an art, like a cannon I think, created. Nothing else has happened, so let's unpause. Right now I believe we're just waiting to attack Munster. Hindsight, I probably shouldn't have set the hotkey to the same button that toggles this on. But what are you going to do? It's not a big deal. You'll know when I'm coughing. I'll deal with that between episodes maybe if I remember. So, the sale of titles. We don't really need the money right now. I'll take the admin points, thank you kindly. We're in the HRE, so I know it costs more to get claims. Do we already have a claim on Munster? Yes, we do. We don't have it on Westphalen or on Clev, though, right? No, we don't. We probably wouldn't be able to take all three of these provinces, even if we wanted to. The aggressive expansion would be enormous. But I would like to try getting Clev, because it's adjacent to some of our Dutch culture. It's not in Dutch culture group, they're all Rhinish, but you start getting into Westphalian over here, and you're kind of getting really out of the way into Lower Saxon. Doesn't mean we can't have areas that aren't Dutch, but the further away I get, the more I'm going to get distracted, I think. Profiteering in Utrecht. Nassau's blocking us, but they don't hate us right now. I don't really want them to hate us. I don't want them to attack us yet. We're not ready for it. Yeah. I know, oh, that's bad timing for that spy to get caught. Yeah, I know initially I reacted pretty negatively to seeing Nassau take this area and becoming, you know, a Holy Roman Emperor and getting all the land in the Lower Dutch areas and absorbing all the vassals that Burgundy would have had. I still don't know if this is a good or a bad event. It's kind of pros and cons for us, I guess, but I guess we're not waiting to get the second province claimed, but we might as well just go in and attack. We call in all our allies that will, then we outnumber them slightly, not by a huge amount, it has to be said, but we're going to take Munster. Where are all of the enemy troops? Austria's got some rebels, they should really deal with those peasants. So they're probably going to be slow and then end up dealing with land shut. So then from our perspective, it's Trier and Munster. I thought there was going to be another nation involved here. I guess not. No. Okay. Yeah, so Austria will be busy over here. And then it should be just really a contest of Lüneburg and ourselves against what should be a pretty easy curb stomp, you would think. Although this game likes to prove you wrong on occasion. That's a wood, that's a wood. I'm going to start off just sitting in a non-fort territory and see who shows up. We do have a tatch on, so hopefully Lüneburg will rock up. There they are. Bet we can't get there, no we can't. But luckily Lüneburg can. And Frankfurt can as well. We only have one ship. Oh, we captured it too. What kind of ship was it? Oh, a trade ship. Excellent. Love to see that outcome. Free ship. Okay, now they're combined together. I'm going to say, don't attach to me. Go do something important while I siege this fort. Maybe go get Oldenburg. Yeah, that's the other nation that's going to be involved. But they're a one province minor. Not a big deal. New admin idea gives us more culture groups. Do we want that right now? Might wait until after we get admin tech level 7. because that's not a huge... I don't think we're even at our cap currently, are we? No, we've quite literally not promoted anything. We could, but I don't want to spend the Diplo right now. Probably should turn the speed down to 3 as well. Didn't realise on speed 4. Oh boy. But yeah, it looks like Austria's doing the curb stomping that we wanted, so that will work for me. That's quite a big stack of troops together, but I'm not worried about it. Is Austria going to go sit on Oldenburg, or are they going to go and deal with that stack? It is a wood. Okay, they're going to go after it. Okay. It's a wood. Austria should be able, even with a minor numbers disadvantage, be able to deal with that by themselves, but just in case they can't, I guess we'll wander in that direction. Yeah, they have far better combat stats. And they don't need our help. Okay. Go occupy for a second then, please. And then we'll go over to Oldenburg. Might be a bit too ambitious. That's interesting. Why did the mic go on and off? I was talking to myself for a second there. That's strange. 2 seconds. Thought that was as good a time as any, given I realised I was talking to myself for probably 15 seconds. To change the hotkey. And the cat was deciding it wanted to do cat things. So I was like, you know what? We'll just handle this all simultaneously. Not a big deal. If anything, you probably enjoyed the peace and quiet. What do we want for the idea group? Probably a like a military one, but there are options. I mean, I almost never go espionage ideas because they're usually terrible, but the minus 20% aggressive expansion could be very, very helpful early game. Yearly corruption is helpful. Extra diplomat is fine. Extra siege ability is pretty good. You claim entire states, that's interesting. You know what, I never ever go espionage ideas, so let's do so, just for fun. That does mean we probably want to rebalance this a little bit. Do I want to go to Diplo as the priority then? We're only at tech level 6 for it. Yeah, we probably should. Especially because we might be looking at colonizing. We're clearly not going to do it right now. We wouldn't be able to reach anyway. We would not have the range, so that's why I'm not upset about going for espionage now. Really, if we're going to do colonizing, we're going to be doing the kind of game where we nab a colony off somebody else, or like a province or two, and then we're just going to expand from there. Because we're just not in a place where that's something easy to do. Whereas, this is easy to do. We are winning by doing nothing. Although it would be nice if Austria would maybe try and protect their territory just a little bit. Just a bit. I guess we should put our navy out here just to help with the siege chance. Let's just use our very rubbish mothballed fleet, it's fine. And we have 2 free diplomats again. Who do we even want to befriend? Just to try and reduce the odds of England attacking us. I don't think they would anyway, but that diplomat's going to be doing nothing currently anyway, so we might as well do something. Let's go beat up those rebels, please. Those silly peasants. Oh, you guys can go back to bed. Go back to bed, please. Alright, they're done. I guess we'll go help Frankfurt. Okay, now one thing I do know, one thing I did remember between episodes is that we really wanted to have an Orangist so they'd stay in power until they passed away. He has no Diplo score, but he is the better candidate, so I guess that's what we're going to have to do. Considering I just took a Diplo idea group, that is kinda horrible. It's almost making me wonder if I should change my mind. I think we should. I think actually I'm going to bin this because it doesn't cost us anything right now, because we didn't spend any ideas. So we're going to go for a military idea instead. That was the game telling me don't go espionage right now, dum-dum. And just because of our pathetic manpower, I think we're going to go for quantity. There we go, that was a stack wipe. Fantastic. Unfortunately, Austria did end up having their... But is that a mountain? I think it's a mountain province as well, occupied. That's terrible news for them. But war should be done pretty soon. We're at 48% war score. How much aggressive expansion would it theoretically cost to take Oldenburg? 13? Honestly, not terrible. I think we will do that now. Yeah, they are in a state we don't have any other land in, but that gives us more options in the future. Maybe we'll go after Verdun. Puts us a little bit closer to Denmark in case we ever decide to attack them too. I will peace out Trier, because I don't want anything from them. So I'll just take money. More money. I don't really... this is not going to be what breaks the balance between alliance change, so we'll just do that. That means Austria should free their troops up. Sorry, Nassau, you're going to hate us. Too bad, so sad. We didn't take the relationship penalty before, so they maybe won't hate us too much. They're going to be hostile temporarily, but we'll hope they don't stay that way. And we're going to let Austria occupy Landshut, and we're going to go de-siege their territory, because then we don't get attritioned. But yet we are still helping. Oh, cool. That's a good warning. Thank you. Someday I'll remember to take notifications off Steam. Today is not that day. Being warned by Nassau is annoying, though. So it may be an incentive to take more land than I had planned from Munster. What are we at for aggressive expansion? Minus 37, 32 in Nassau. So yeah, we're in no rush to end this war. That's really the gist. Yeah, we're fine with getting the 2 papal influence. Robber barons. You're on a coastline, so I tend to like to go production. Yeah, kind of a double benefit that way, right? Not only the production, but you get the naval benefit of an increased stat there as well. Somebody want to go and deal with this? No? Okay. I guess I'll go and unoccupy all that in a moment. Supporting the Florentine school. I don't really want to spend that, so I'm not going to. Okay, Austria. Oh, no, Frankfurt, you going to do it? Can you get... Okay, finally some nations are coming to de-siege things for me, which is nice. There we go, I was busy in Oberkanton. Austria doesn't have any claims on any of these, but I'm still tempted to give it to them in a peace treaty. Because they'll either give it back to the original country, or they'll keep it, and then that'll be another nation that Nassau hates. And if we can try and harm their relations, the better. They're doing a terrible job at de-sieging this land. If they could hurry up, that would be great. So I'm going to say Austria, here you go, in case you do want it. Who do they hate? France hates them. So if I can change my relationship to threatened, could put it as hostile, but I'm going to put it as threatened instead. Again, it should make France like me slightly more. England's beating up Scotland. Well, I guess that makes sense. That's part of the course. They would almost ally me. That's hilarious. So when we're not in war, it'll be a difference of 6. They won't royal... Oh, it's so close. Get your friendship over here tapped out. Because, yeah, if we can get France to ally with us, that'll be a very good way to prevent having issues with Nassau, at least temporarily. Ooh, administrative problems. That's a gross event. I'm going to flip this to Austria as well. And I'm just going to bring my troops back, I think. I'm not going to go sit in territory and pillage it. I don't need to. Okay, now we have the unconditional surrender, which we are going to wait slightly longer because I want Austria to complete this siege. And again, more time delay equals more dissipation of aggressive expansion, which is only a good thing. Okay, they finally did it. And they do want that territory, which is fine with me. The question is, do I do it as a separate piece? Probably not, because then they don't get quite as much... Yeah, they don't give as much out of it. They also don't... That's weird, they don't want that province. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, we'll do the peace treaty with Munster directly. That way we get favours out of Austria. Theoretically, I could do this. Give all the land to all parties that want it. It does give me 44 aggressive expansion though, which is absolutely not okay. That puts me down only to 35. Is this okay? So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 nations in their coalition. Probably not wise, especially because only 2 of them would be in a peace treaty with us. So, 2 options. We can either wait and we're going to get horrible war exhaustion, or we don't take Cleve, we take Westphalen instead, because I bet that's way less. Yeah, that's 26 aggressive expansion, which, I mean, if we wait a fraction longer, Verdun will drop off the coalition. Trier can't join the coalition because they're in a peace treaty with us. So that would put us down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nations that could join a coalition. I think that would probably be okay. And yeah, Austria will get 21. We'll get 21 favours. Let's get war reparations. That puts us up to 96. I think this is about right. We don't have a diplomat to send though, so that would probably be helpful. I'm okay with this. Let's get that sent. Core all that. Munster's quite expensive to core, but that's fine. Cologne is probably going to be kind of confused because they're like our very first ally, I think. But they're not going to be very happy now we have one of their cores. They're going to have to eat it, though. That sounds like a them problem. Because could seize land, but it would have some pretty negative effects, so no thank you. Gonna get a hard pass on that, I think. But we do have a lot of money. Can we build a manufactory? Yes, we can. So let's get one of those made immediately, please. It's only going to be for cows, but, I mean, it's better than nothing. And now that we have our free diplomat, I don't think we're going to quite be able to move the needle on this. It's so close. What can I do to get them to like me more? Because I can't even offer them military access because they don't care. What can I give them? I mean, because the gift amount is going to be negligible, right? They would need... that would increase their relationship by 4 to give them 100 gold. I don't think asking for military access gives them an opinion benefit on us. I think it's vice versa. Do we have more army force limits? That would be a way of doing it. Alternatively, rivaling a nation they hate would also be able to do it. But I highly doubt, yeah, I was going to say, it's not going to let me rival Nassau. We're not big enough. We're not in the same league. What are our options? Cologne or the Teutonic Order? I mean, sure, we're never ever going to deal with the Teutonic Order, so... free rivalry, I guess. Are we at our limit? No, we are not. Okay, so that's something we can do to try and make them happy with us. Do that. Because right now, what's the penalty? Army strength gives us a minus 32 penalty. Which is nothing to sneeze at. That's a significant number. Bohemia still excommunicated. Just increase relations with Poland just in case. And then, yeah, we're going to start having some nations join a coalition. It's inevitable. Might as well drill temporarily, though. I don't think they'll fire. Come on, France. Oh, yeah, Nassau's been re-elected. I mean, that's not a huge surprise. Maintain your diplomat, please, for now. Okay, we're down to minus 30 as the penalty. Why on earth would you be Defender of the Catholic Faith, Frankfurt? Oh my good lord, that's a terrible decision. If I can royal marry them, it'll be fine. The problem is that King Louis the 11th is infertile, so he doesn't like to do royal marriages. If he wasn't infertile, this would be a slam dunk, but... what you gonna do? If only we could find a way. I'm gonna switch my attitude to friendly instead of hostile, threatened, rather. Literally the only other option. Come on. I know we're capped right now, so what I'm doing is I'm either waiting for them to lose some troops. We have open borders being requested, I think, too. Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to earn some money. Maybe we can get the gift to cross over the line, but we don't make a lot of cash. More manpower is very important. Because yeah, at least we're up to 20,000 now. We had pretty much none before. We still have a fairly high drill across the group too, which is nice. Yeah, we have over 50 on probably about maybe half of our army. That's pretty impressive. Importing iron. I would almost always go mercantilism, but I do want Nassau to kind of not hate me right this second right now. This is a terrible time to want money. Fine. speaking of, because we have so many favours now with Austria, they would only be able to give us 38 gold. Okay. Well, it's still worth doing. Yeah, give me ducats, please. And I'm going to spend some of this on trust. Could probably put up speed 4 again. That's fine, we lost our claim against Denmark. For now, that's not a priority. So, we've increased our base trust to 65. We nearly still have 10 favours. And we're going to get back to that very quickly. But yeah, we owe Austria apparently 45 favours. So they're probably going to ask for gold or something very annoying in the future as well. Still no alliance. Still no royal marriage. We are -1. Oh, come on. We don't have any favours with them, and currying them would make no sense right now. Yeah, we don't have anything that can tip them over, unless it's a gift. And we just don't have the cash for it. Yeah, that'll increase it by a whopping 3, so that's not going to work. What can we do to get them to like us more? Because we can't really ally any of the 3 nations they're allied to. I mean, we can ally Savoy. But it would put us even further over our diplomatic relations limit. Tell you what. I'm going to stop supporting Swedish independence. And they're going to hate us for it. But I can't afford losing all that Diplo. Now that we're allied to a nation that they like, we might be able to sway this over. Not quite. We're still at -1 and -3. Yeah. Oh, and our general that's not being used died. That's fine. Don't care about that. Let me know something when it matters. England's getting its butt handed to it? What? How? What? The English conquest of Sligo. How are they losing? They have more troops, yet they are being defeated? Okay. Just England doing England things, I guess. Yeah, you can have a royal marriage. I am absolutely okay with that. Savoy doesn't tend to last super long in the game, but it's interesting that France has allied them. Usually they just eat them. Guess it's good to mix it up a bit. We'll go be friendly with the Pope while we wait, see what we can do in this situation. Royal marriage. What changed? Not a lot. Okay, but I'm going to take it. Yes, we are going to eat some Diplo points pretty badly here, but allying France is 100% the right decision. Because now we're safe pretty much from Nassau. The key is we're going to have to try to make sure we don't feed France by accident. Oh, we lost our treasurer. Is that who I really want right now? Might take a Diplo. Oh, I don't want spy network, though. I'll take a morale guy. It just means our Diplo, accrual's going to be absolutely dog-do for a little bit. Okay, so we are friends with France. We can stop just sitting in their territory and doing nothing else. Go back to being friendly with Poland, just in case. Do you want to get rid of any alliances? I mean, we could get rid of Ditchmarschen. They are only allied to us. That's interesting. They don't like us very much, considering we're allied. We have 81 favours again. Well, I might as well use them. Is there anything useful we can do? We can get 600 shoulders, yeah. 600 shoulders, that's what I meant. No, we're not standing on the shoulders of giants right now. Trust. Might as well just do that. Get their trust up there, and then we'll make a decision if we're going to get rid of that alliance. I am not losing... Oh. Lose a stability, or take out a loan. I am taking out a loan. 100%. Especially now we don't have to bribe France to be our friends. They do have less troops than Nassau. Nassau would probably win on a 1-1 right now. But the coalition's not going to fire against me if it has France against, against them. It's just not happening. This probably is not a long-term solution, though, because I highly, highly doubt we're going to stay Catholic, and France almost always does. I doubt, I think I spoke about this before, but I doubt I'm going to switch to Protestant again, because that's what we did in our last game. Maybe we'll go Reformed instead. I don't think Reformed is very good, but at least it's something different. I wish we could go, like, do what England does and turn Anglican over here and do something really different, but that's not going to happen. I guess what should happen, though, is putting a cut in this video. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully I don't sound too much like I've had my voice go through a wood chipper. And you've enjoyed listening, and if you have, give the video the old like, and hopefully you'll stick around for some more. Subscribe to the channel. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.